No,
Is it going up
no,
Ball Run?
no.
No.
School Street, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Is it going up Church Street?
Just-
They already
yeah.
did that, I believe.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
that's-
going up a little further on that.
Are they?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
that's about, they're gonna be done by July 1st.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 7:05, get
Yeah.
started.
All this board meeting order, that's. Pledge. Pledge of
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Just inform anybody that Sharon's videotaping this. Nobody has any objections. That's all right. I'll have a roll call
Supervisor Gardner,
here.
Councilperson Levine. Here. Councilperson Gordon.
Here.
Councilperson Lindsay.
Here.
Councilperson LaFors.
Here. Everybody received the minutes from the last board meeting. Need a motion to accept. There's no deletions or additions.
I will make that motion. I don't think they're in there, I sent them to you. Yeah, I read them, when you sent them, I read them, yeah.
I have no problem with it. I'll make a motion to accept it.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilperson Levine. Yes. Councilperson Leslie.
Yes.
Councilperson Gardner.
Yes.
Councilperson LaFors.
Yes.
Supervisor Gardner.
Yes. Next order of business is open floor up for the public. 3 minutes. Limit?
Hi. What's the story
Could
with,
you stand
Yeah.
up?
hi, I'm Anita Shapiro, and I'm wondering, what's the story with the water situation?
On the water, we're still negotiating with the Close Mallet family up on Hickory Hill. We're getting closer. With the hydrologist that's picked out a place, and it's just a matter of a few more little legal.
It's been a long time, huh?
Well, it takes time to go back before they're having their people look at it. We do ours.
So this is for permission to drill on their property?
Right, this is just for
time out?
drill. Yeah, and, well, it's the whole thing for 99 years. We're not-
And is there anything other than that in the works?
No, nothing right now.
That's it?
Anybody else?
Sure, I'm Tom Stransky, I live on Whalen State Road. Just wondering if there's anything happening with the shared services with Willsboro. I've been reading things in the newspaper about sharing the, some responsibilities when it comes to first aid and
Yeah.
also the possibility of the road department. Just
On the
wondering-
EMS, ambulance service, shared service, this will be, we first I've got to do a district here. They're gonna do a district, and then, when we both have a district by state law, then we can come together and make one ambulance district out of it. Right now, it looks like the cost is gonna be, around 3.5 cents per thousand. So each taxpayer is gonna have to pay.
More than,
Hillsborough or Essex.
more than what we're paying now?
Well, right now, you're not paying anything in Essex because it's all donations. But, this will be, the thing is, our volunteers are running out of energy, and we're running out of volunteers, so guarantees. State laws dictate what we're gonna do.
So there would be employees?
probably be one, but not right now, because the volunteers are still there to, they're still working. They'll probably go for another year, but you take Ronnie's 67, Frank Walls is 70-something. People that get in, that do this, I don't think that that's a bad price, really, when you figure
No,
3.5 cents a thousand, for, I think on an average house, it's $176,000. The cost of that ambulance for the year is less than $6. So, if you're laying on the ground there, $2,000 wouldn't be too much.
So what did they do? Did they take you automatically to E-Town or Plattsburgh?
That's their
call. They
right,
figured that out?
right. All depending on how serious it is. They don't know, they do like a triage on, figure out what's,
and then somebody, I read somewhere something about possibly the road department being shared too?
no, nowhere.
So no other shared services beyond the first aid?
Not right now, there's,
No other discussions or anything?
we got a resolution coming tonight, but you'll hear about that when
Oh,
we get to it,
okay, thanks.
yeah. Is there anybody else? No, we'll move on. Williamsburg Association, payment stuff.
Yes, so we're looking to paint the Grange Hall,
Stand up.
and the finishing touch to the renovation process, although painting will be an ongoing issue, I'm sure, but we were looking to get the building fully painted before we install some historical signage. And we wrote up a bid request and received 3 bids, and I can pass those around. I have 3 copies of it. And wanted to get approval to go with the lowest bid that seems appropriate.
Oh, 23, all right.
Moving on to the lowest one. That's quite a bit of a difference between the lowest one and the highest.
So we go from 11 to 14, is that what it is? 11 to 23.
But we made sure to have a formal bid request submitted to everybody so they all had exactly the same information, so we felt like we had a pretty good process.
Okay.
They're gonna go with the $11,000 bid.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I should have made more copies, Mark.
This was the sum total of all the bids, 3 bids.
We got 3 bids. We solicited 5 and had one person say that they were too busy and one said that they were not interested, and then we got the other 3.
Okay.
Very good.
Well, we only require 3 anyway.
What's that?
I said we usually only get 3 anyway.
You get a point on bid.
Right, right, right.
That looks good to know.
So you're going with the lowest one, and I don't know how you say that person's name.
Oh, Travis, how do you pronounce his last name? Do you know it? Biggest? Biggest.
Yes.
You do this.
Well, I guess it's no big deal, I just didn't know how you said it, that's all. Okay.
Yeah. Read.
So,
If you want.
Want to keep one copy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the original, we can have one copy.
okay.
That it?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. And our quarterly report will be submitted at the end of July after our board meeting.
Okay.
wanted to have a little discussion on possible purchase of a water leak detector for the water department, I think. Just in, that we need it. And I think in the long run, it'll save us some money. I've been looking at all different price, they price from 500 to 5,000. And, to get one, you know, so Derek can go around and see if we got a leak here or there, even just in his spare time. If we got a leak, let's get them fixed. And, it's just a proactive way of looking at your water system. If you can stop the leaks, it'll save, you know.
What's the range of what they do between those prices?
Some of them, I don't know. Some of them are so that you can, you know, it's just a matter of filtration. Some are the ultrasonic ones that you can set it on the pavement and then it'll tell you exactly where your leak is. Some of them will. I talked to the guy from Rural Water and he said, a lot of those higher priced ones, he said, they're so complicated you can't figure them out. Just to get something a little simpler that we can snap on, you know, like what they've got. And what it'll do, it'll tell you if you've got a leak down there, because they can hear it through that, them devices. You shut your water off and that, and let your pressure get there, and you can hear them. There's a couple videos, I can probably get one before we buy it, and then explain it to you how, most people, I never heard of them.
I saw them use a device at my mother's house, and they were 30 feet off from where the leak was.
Right. The guy from rural, that's what the guy from Rural Water, he said, not to get one that really pinpoints it right to the T, but he said get one that tells you got a leak. You know.
Well, we knew there was a leak.
Yeah, well, sometimes you can, you know, to make sure that's where it comes first from. But it's something I'll investigate it more and I'll let every one of us know that, what it is and everything else. And check with Derek and make sure it's something that he wants and that more, that the water department can use.
Well, what do we average, 4 or 5 leaks a year, probably?
Yeah, all that.
That's what
But
we had a lot.
that's the one you find,
Right, I mean, what'd you find?
Yeah.
so.
I'll just say, you know, look at the overall.
Right.
So, 4 or 5 a year or more, that's quite a few to have to find out where to leak.
Right, and if you can get them, you can find them when they're small enough and get them repaired. You're not, and that a little bit more at your time and leisure instead of when somebody.
Try to work it at somebody else's convenience to come find it.
What about Rural Water, what do they have? I mean, do they have one that's within?
Yeah, they have one that clips right on.
But I mean, that's within this range?
Yeah, I think that one, I can call Morris.
I mean,
Yeah, and that's
you
what,
know, if
he
they,
was in a rush the other day when I see it and, for Rural Water there.
Certainly worth
Check it
checking
out.
into.
I mean, if they do it all the time and they use
Yeah,
some,
he said he's done about 4,000 on, you know, he'll do probably 1,000 a year.
no, but I mean, I was
Leak for, you know,
thinking they would,
leak detection for different towns and stuff.
What does he bill us for that when they come in?
Right now it's still free.
Oh,
We pay, you know, so
we
much.
pay membership fee, though.
Right, yeah, but, and you get so many free,
Oh,
but it's not gonna be continuous.
probably running out of.
But anyways, what I'd like to do is just look, get more price, get more information, get it to use, then you can make a decision on it.
It's probably
you
looking
said
into
they
it.
were 30 feet on your ladder?
Jim just asked you something, but
I'm
you didn't
sorry.
answer it.
No, you said they were 30 feet off?
Without getting into too much detail, he pinpointed it where the town of Willsboro wanted that leak to be.
Oh, wow. that's
And they
okay.
wanted it on her leak side. It wasn't, it was a main, it was under the driveway.
Uh,
Alright, they didn't want to dig up her driveway to fix the leak, but he pinpointed it where it was all dug up, there was no leak there.
somebody?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Joshua Zach. My partner Sarah King is at a wedding, so she couldn't attend. We fixed up an old horse trailer, had it certified by the county health. We have insurance, and we're buying our ingredients from all the local farms. We've got River Rock Farm, Essex Farm, Fulham by Farm. We bought our steer from Don Bigelow. Got another one on order from I think his brother or cousin Dale. So we're trying to promote the young farmers around here, and we'd like to be able to get a permit or some type of permit that if there was a special event in the town of Essex or the surrounding area, that we'd be allowed to do it. 2 weeks ago, we didn't know we needed a permit. We did the art co-op, Art Association, and there was a nice turnout, and a lot of people expressed interest and that they liked it. There was people from Vermont enjoying food and missing their ride home across the lake. It felt like it was something that people wanted around here, and then we found out that we needed a permit, so we came and investigated it, and to my understanding, there's no permit as of yet that we could purchase. And we'd like to go down and do it the correct way with y'all and with your permission. So I'm here to answer any questions if you got any, or I went and walked around town and I spoke to some of the businesses and had them sign their names. Debbie from the Pink Pig, and we've got Keith from the Essex Inn, the lady at the post office, but she says she's from Willsboro, so I don't know. And a couple other folks from the Art Association, Mark Kimball, Jory from where are you from? Hub on the Hill. And anyways, here's this, and I didn't have time to make copies for everyone, so if you guys don't mind passing that down, just some signatures. So if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Is it a food truck?
It's
It's like a mobile
It's a
unit?
trailer. We pull it on the back of our truck. We went and we purchased a generator, and we went through all the bells and whistles and got the quietest ones, and we collect our wastewater. We provide a trash can and a recycle can. So yeah, again, I'm just looking for guidance from you guys as to whether or
So
not.
do you leave it parked for overnight ever?
No, when we did the art show, we pulled it to the trailer, parked the trailer, and got into the trailer, served the food, cleaned up, and left. And I think we were out by 8 o'clock. We stopped by and gave Keith and his crew dinner because they had purchased it.
Is this a
Won't be
planning?
the first time we've had
Yeah.
a trailer. Was it Misty? Had one out in the Grange, talked about
I think you need to go to the planning board.
it.
No? Isn't it about
Mary McLeod had one down at the,
about
Very
the
dark.
appearance of the town and stuff? And the use
My
of
only
the
concern
town?
would be that wherever you set up, that it would be off the main roadway, so
And,
that.
yeah, permission from the
obstruction
people.
that way.
Behind you?
I mean, that's my only concern. I think it's a good idea, but I do think that, we need to be careful as to where you would set up. That's all.
And I was thinking to ask you guys, I spoke with Wayne at the ice cream shop, and he made a really good point to me that you guys are also trying to protect the brick and mortar. And so I thought if it was possible, if there was even a way to get a daily use permit where I can come and say, this is the event that I'm doing. I want to make this work.
Would you be looking for, say, one permanent place that you would set up?
No. We have 2 permanent days. We have the Elizabethtown Market tomorrow, and then the young fellows up at the Osable Brewing Company invited us up for Saturday. They have a food truck on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
But I mean, within Essex, do you have like one spot that you would be?
No, you don't like that?
No. This is a historic town. We want to maintain seeing the like beauty of it. And maybe, you know, like, I
Well,
don't
could you
know, if it's
suggest
up
a
to
spot?
y'all, like, behind town hall here where we have the big open area, or if the ferry company would let you do it in their lot, or,
What if,
I mean,
It's the town's lot.
oh, the town lot, oh, we own that, I didn't know that. The lot across from the ferry, or.
it is an old trailer, it's
Um,
not from the 1700s.
Yeah, well, unless it's a stagecoach or like, I don't know, like the invention of the wheel, I don't know.
I think it's important to support business around here.
I move that,
It should be on.
I was just curious of what you had for ideas of where you would set it.
Well, I would love to do the, if we could figure out a better park, I mean, we were on the inside of the line in front of the art center, and I understand the worry of people being in the street,
Yeah, that is
and I'm not a,
cool.
I'll be happy to purchase cones and set them up, I'd be happy to call the state police and find out what I need to do. Jory is, and we've talked about possibly doing it up at, what is that old place, what is the landing?
Lincoln's.
Lincoln's.
Hardware store.
And I would love to come to Essex Day too, but it's, I guess.
Well, they rent out booths for Essex
Well, there
Day.
is
Yeah,
a
that's
spot
a-
right in front of the cemetery up there that you, I mean, you could get off the road and I could go over and have a lunch.
That's really interesting. They did an article in the newspaper, we were in the obituary section, so maybe the cemetery is where we're needed. I would be happy to,
I don't want it in front of my house.
okay, well,
Yeah, I don't
not in
want
your backyard.
trash and all that, yeah, right, NIMBY, whatever, Frimby, whatever. I don't want it in front of my house. I really don't.
The town board is one that's gonna make a decision on this anyway, so, I mean, I agree, the main street here up through, I don't think, with the lack of parking and everything else,
Yeah.
then you run into a problem.
Should be on town property.
In this town, when you go through the summer, it's hard to find a parking spot.
In the winter, you're fine.
Yeah, right, there you go.
But I
Taco
kind of agree
popsicles.
with Claire that something like that spot up there, or whatever.
The only reason I say that is, you know, the ferry traffic goes by there all the time. And there is room, there would be room for you to park, you know, and there would be room for other people to pull off the road.
And they
That's-
can walk there from the
that's
ferry
what,
too.
what, so,
I mean, that's just a
yeah,
suggestion.
no, I appreciate that. What if someone say as the art center asks us to come again, is it a definite no at this point? Or, they said we could pull down in the back, they have a grassy area. Some of the businesses have expressed finding ways to get us completely off the road.
Yeah, we
But
have
again,
to.
I felt that I should approach you guys first before.
Ferry lot is the only thing that's closest to that, but otherwise I would say like behind town hall, or like you said, there by the
Well,
gravestone.
is there room over by the art association? I mean, I don't pay that much attention when I go by. Is there room for you to get off, I mean, say you park, I don't know what your thing looks like. Is there room for you to get it off the road?
I mean, I was completely on the inside of the line. I was off the road completely. The woman who, her name is Janice, possibly. She said that she actually, it used to be, they had paved over the front yard because someone's son was in a wheelchair. So she felt that it was actually private property. I'm not trying to get involved with that kind of stuff. I will get off the road as far, like,
Yeah.
if I can't get off the road, I'm not gonna park my truck there, I'm not gonna impede traffic, or, we serve out of the back, so no one's on the side of the trailer that would be on the side of the road, it's the little horse trailer, you open the doors like this, and we serve from there.
I do know that, like for New York State DOT,
Yeah, you can't do
that
that.
when you're in the right of way, you've gotta get a permit from them.
Yeah,
Okay.
you,
You know, if we put a sign up,
yeah,
or
there's no way.
even the flower
to do
pots,
that.
they tell us,
Yeah.
I caught heck work last year, nobody had ever done it before. Mark Bonfrey is who you would call
Yeah,
Okay.
at the New York State DOT,
Mhm.
and he can give you information on that.
yeah.
Part of it there, like, I don't have a problem, like I say, as long as it's not on the main street here, or if you went up, you know, if it's not here, but I would rather see it like a couple out that way. Or you gotta get off the road out of the state right away. I mean, I'm just telling you that, because
Yeah.
that's, because of the liability of it, and that's.
That was
the
a
big
problem,
thing.
Travis, with all the people, like, you can't have people out in the road like that, like, it's just, there's no way.
Especially with the ferry. and all
Yeah, and
that.
that's just
You can't
anything
see
on
as it is.
anything on the state highway, like, I wouldn't even,
Well, I think a lot of it
You can
depends on
talk
the
to Mark.
event.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, if it was no
I don't
event,
have a
if
problem.
there was no event, you were just looking for, say, ferry traffic up there where there's a pull-off is
Right.
appropriate. But yet if he was working somewhere down here for the art, you know, or something like that, then that changes things. And
Oh, right.
And so, you know, so I don't know if it's actually one spot that we're really looking for you, because you may want to move around, like Essex Day, you wouldn't want to sit up there, you would
Yeah.
want us to come down
I,
here.
if I just want to know if I get an invite, if I can book it, that's, I would love to.
So, I think it's a mixed match of where you would set up.
for right now, I mean, we can address this again, but for right now, would you be satisfied with going up there until we can address?
I would be, if you guys give me any sort of permission, I'll make whatever you allow me to do. I mean, if no one comes, then I probably will move and go else, like, to another town or something, but I would love to promote the Essex area. So, yeah.
But
Where are you at?
see where
I'm out of
board
Essex.
feels.
Essex?
What?
I'm just saying, like,
What's
Essex
it?
Day,
I'm
so
sorry,
you wanna
I'm
be
thinking
down
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Get on,
So it wouldn't work up.
like on an event on Essex Day, you wouldn't wanna be up there, you'd wanna be down here.
Oh, of course,
I
yeah.
mean, this is,
I'm just trying to find out if I can, at this point. If
so
you-
basically you want,
I
you
need
wanna
your-
know from the board whether or not we would approve your coming, subject to whatever conditions, that you're not on the main road or something like that.
Yeah, I spoke with Mark Kimball, and he said that he had put up, I guess, his Essex farm boards,
Yeah,
and he came and got permission, and there was basically, you guys gave it a trial run.
That's the
That's
planning
the
board.
planning board,
That's
yeah.
the planning board, okay,
Yeah.
then. This is all new to me, so bear with me a
well,
little bit.
that's okay.
Josh, one of the things I'm the zoning officer.
Lauren, address it here,
Oh, yeah, I was gonna,
well, address it this way.
okay,
Laura.
what I was gonna suggest is that you are making the food at the Grange right now, right? And then you will probably be making it at the Jory's place up there. So one of the thoughts would be if you wanted a more permanent place, that you can do that with a, you know, where you prepare your food, like with a retail operation. So in the future, if that's some place that you wanna do, I think you can do that through their permit, which they're getting from the planning board, and then, you know, you would feel comfortable, and there would be, you know, there would be
Separate.
rules, you know, as far as you being there, so.
Okay.
Just a thought, if you wanna be in a place, a specific
Yeah,
I think you
place.
got a little more work to do.
I think so.
Well, you gotta get a hold of Bob Free to find out where and where you cannot, you know, go on
Right.
anywhere here.
Okay.
That way you'll know, and then maybe, you know, some more of the businesses, maybe somebody's got a place that you could park.
If you want his number, I've got it.
I would love his
Yeah,
number.
I
That would be
would too.
fantastic.
Yeah, I have.
Right now, we're looking for maybe 2 Friday evenings a month is all the energy. We both have full-time jobs and we're trying to run a food truck on the weekend. So we would, if we could do 2 Fridays a month, that would be Friday evenings a month.
And
We've got a copy of permit type of thing. If you want to take a look at it.
Absolutely.
And, you know,
Like I told you, I messed up on the copies.
You know, I understand that, but is
This
this
is
like a day permit, or is
This could be a
this,
revenue
blanket
source.
permit?
This is a blanket.
This is a blanket permit.
Permits.
not for me.
We could run that by
So when I lose the town,
I
it's
know.
a long time you're gonna.
In New York City, they get dozens and dozens and dozens of dollars for Wall Street peddlers, let me tell you.
Yeah.
the town clerk contacted
Tell me
the
about
town
it.
board.
Seems like a rare.
The state is gonna be coming me out.
What about
It's only in a while.
Better than that, they're long.
Okay.
Because there's more interest on it.
Yeah.
And you said revenge, but it wouldn't be the county health department, you'd have to go to the state.
There,
I think everybody else.
He's got the permit.
I've got the permits. My fiance did the paperwork, so she probably got it.
No,
It's in the back.
I know, like up to the
Right, this whole these.
Lincoln's up there, that's the state department, or the department
His
of health,
permits are.
their state.
And that's, he has a department
I
of
do
health.
have the
Right,
permits.
Susan Kennedy.
Yeah.
Be the one.
Right, okay.
He has it.
Well, he's already got them, they're right here.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
I still really think this should be with the planning board because it's about the appearance of the town.
No, this is town board.
And how do you figure that?
The planning board. Well,
Based on what?
based on past practices.
Like what? Like what?
There was,
Misty,
Misty,
but
yeah.
I want like 3 examples because that just does not
well, it's
compute
not
with
in,
me.
for one thing, it's not in,
It's not
it's
part of
not
the
in
zoning.
the zoning or planning law. You wanna look at the planning clause, take a look at it, it's not in there. With that, they deal with property.
No,
Private
they deal
property.
with
They don't
business.
deal with
Business
vendors.
also,
This is a permit
business.
process that each
Business
town
on
has to have.
property, but
And they
not
can take it
business
case
in
by
here.
case.
I don't buy it.
Well,
I'm sorry, I just don't buy
That's
that.
the way it is.
No, it's not.
Right to the governor in English.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing?
Mhm.
That night with that truck and the gallery, the town was alive.
I'm not against it.
There were people everywhere and it was like a street party and it was fun.
But I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you are, I'm just telling you my opinion, it was great.
Anymore.
We're not gonna be able to call it DOT this.
killed them, somebody was
You know,
killed.
they are, DOT, as far as liability, they don't even want you to put a sign up out there unless you get a permit from them. They have to come and inspect it and everything.
Yeah, that's a bad spot. It's
Well,
a scary
right,
spot right
right,
now.
DOT. I mean,
Yeah, no, I
I wouldn't say
agree
that.
that that's not a good spot.
If a property owner gives
Yeah.
them permission to
Then
locate,
it, then it becomes zoning, because it's on their property.
but if
That's
somebody's
private
having,
property.
if somebody's having a party, for example, and wants to.
That's
Catering.
So that doesn't
Yeah,
fall
but
under
Catering's
if you sell to the
different, yeah.
public,
Comes up-
what if I
comes
opened up
to
like
the
a
catering.
barbecue in my backyard?
If I
for
have to
Essex
come to
Day?
my house to cater a party, no, I don't have to get a permit.
No,
What if
that
they're
you don't
selling
have to get a permit,
The outside.
unless you have
But
a
if you're
huge
selling a
tent.
second party, then
Yeah.
And that's on,
that's, no.
no, that's
Well,
just, that's just.
You can have
Yes.
a private party,
Such a gray area.
Right.
Yes, it's zoning if they're on my property
If I
selling,
had like a barbecue in my backyard for Essex Day,
but on the street is not.
that's
Yourself.
okay.
I just want to throw something out in the downtown Essex days, not every single person who sets up a tent down here needs to get a permit.
I know.
No, they don't have to get a
So
permit.
I would
One
say
day.
there's a past practice there that we do allow this.
Right.
And we do allow,
On a certain day.
Yeah, on
On certain
special
days.
occasions,
Right.
yeah, not
Right.
like
Yeah.
on a regular basis.
I think that we could,
Do they pay
this
for
is
that?
something that we've gotta
Yeah,
look
I
at,
do.
maybe, and
yeah.
tweak it,
Yeah, they have ordinance for it, we just have to
Yeah.
look at that,
go with
see if we
it.
wanna go.
I'm not against it, that's for sure.
Thank you.
I just think that we gotta make
No,
sure.
I'm not
What,
against it.
what we
it's
do,
not right
I
for
think,
us.
kind of sets a precedent in what we're gonna, you know, and how things are gonna be handled.
Yeah.
So that's, I just wanna make sure that it's right
Mhm.
the first time around, and then accommodates both peddlers and people in the town.
I know there's no setup permit in our place, but it'd be a good idea just to get a call out that they did it. He set it
It's
up
on that state road.
on 73, isn't it?
He's a veteran.
Yes, he
Veterans
does
can do that. No,
Really?
veterans
They
can
have
do it,
different
yeah,
rules?
they have an exemption for veterans, he's a veteran.
But I know.
I saw him the other day.
I put my.
Yeah, I saw him the other day, yeah.
How do you
The
want?
veteran is only exempted
exempted
from paying. No, I just told you that.
We're gonna do
For
it
permit.
event by event.
Oh, yeah, but he can't go wherever they want?
That's what I was thinking for now,
Just to
just to
go
get
get a
it
permit.
so that you could, so you bring
Veterans
it
can go where they want.
Right.
So-
21
so-
event or
Join the army now.
You can hire
I'm in favor.
No, I
There you
agree.
go.
But we
Well,
gotta
we
make
gotta-
sure where
We just gotta
where
be
it's
sure
set up.
that we have parameters
But even,
set out.
even the gentleman that's
Accommodate
the vet, who got the free
standing there
permit,
without being-
well, it means he doesn't have to pay a fee for it. But he still has to have a permit in order to do what he does now, right? So maybe that's,
Well,
well,
like
something
Essex
we'll
Day,
check
yeah, you
into,
can.
you could give the.
No,
supervisor
Essex Day you can.
And
How soon would you have to know on this?
I mean, our business is during the summer, so it would be.
ASAP, all right.
Well, no, you know, I'm not cracking the whip. I mean, we've got 2 events that we can do. We just thought it would be nice if on Friday when we're done with the Elizabethtown Market, we can bring it to the shop, clean it, and then set up for a couple hours. Mark Kimball expressed possible interest of having us go to his food pickup on Fridays as well in the evenings, so.
That'd be cool. That's a good place.
That works.
he charges a lot.
Oh, he does? He charges?
It might be worth talking to the town of Willsboro since
It's
Holiday Barbecue started up last year, and I think that they've been doing, some, running on some events, and I don't know if they might have some experience.
She
That's
called.
down farm
Because
market.
the town clerk also
Is
has
there
a
not
little
there anymore?
trailer that she vends from.
It's not old enough.
No, I mean, it's Browntown Hall, they had a
How
town
did they,
set up there.
She said there's no permits, you don't have to get a permit in Willsboro.
Right.
Okay.
You just, you can't do it on personal property and
Should be on town property.
was it the state road, I guess? Probably
Yeah.
the state road.
Yeah.
I think the easiest thing we have that rough form and just having posted to the town clerk that he's going to be here on such and such a date. That would. And so I see by what Mark suggested, by event, and then if he wants to do it, just submit this,
He's in
a form
jail.
like this to the town clerk, and then she's aware, and if we see any problem with it, well, then we'll address it on a case-by-case issue.
I mean, it's similar with the park down there. If you want to reserve it, you put your, reserve it for the day. It's yours.
Right.
Same thing here. I mean, suppose you have somebody else come in, they both want the same spot.
Yeah.
It really
What
should-
about beds?
Yeah.
It really should be.
That
There
would be
should
great.
be some rules, I agree,
To
that's a
say
good
that,
point.
that's your spot.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
great. Beds would be
Take
good.
it on a case by
Because
case.
there's places to.
Well, I
park.
guess if you do it daily,
But
it
when
may
you
be.
do that, you're running this business
Yeah, I know.
in
I
the
know.
town,
I know.
the other
Yeah,
business.
there's a fire department down there too,
Right.
right?
I mean,
On
we're
4th
sometimes
July.
working out. just
Yeah.
It's a good draw.
That's a good place, though. Yeah. That'd be
On
great for some
grass.
people.
So, yeah,
yeah.
If you wanna set something up for it, for right now, I mean, where you can go about.
You can be done by 8 o'clock.
Well, there's things that he's gonna have to find out from the state where he can and cannot go, and then that may determine where
The
he
state
can actually
really,
set up,
you can't, yeah.
And I don't know the answer to that,
I don't know,
but, I mean, there's
beds.
one spot up there, which, he wants
If
to.
he gets permission from the state and he can fill out this form and file it, I don't see any problem with setting up there. Certainly wouldn't have to wait another month for another board meeting for a decision on
Okay.
that. I don't.
Okay, how's that sound?
That's good, and I can get the number from, what did you say the gentleman's name was?
Mark
Bonfrey.
Bonfrey.
Okay, Mark Bonfrey.
Bonfrey, I have the number for you. Eggs would be good.
After either you come down tomorrow morning.
I've got the E-Town Market to go to.
Okay.
I could come down Monday afternoon, Monday morning.
Okay. Do that.
Okay.
We'll have it here for you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. How's that?
This is good.
Okay.
Are you happy with this form? You do.
It's just a standard form, right?
Yeah, it's a standard form, I have no problem with it.
My invention, we don't. Do you mean add that, put in the minutes?
Resolutions?
This is an amendment, what's the change in it?
Well, we were at 10 minutes, at 4 minutes after, we're gonna go 5.
Oh, okay.
So resolution 56,
2015 is amended by changing 10 minutes to 5 minutes as shown below. Clocking in and out. Employees should clock in no sooner than 5 minutes before or after their scheduled shift and clock out no later than 5 minutes before or after the scheduled shift. Non-exempt employees are required to clock in and out for lunch breaks in addition to the beginning and the end of the day.
How's that been going?
We haven't had any complaints, I mean, like I said, I think that we gotta find that punch in and punch out. And that's almost standard, 5 minutes.
Yeah, it is.
Is it the beginning and the ending of the day? You mean of their shift or of their employment agreement or their time on duty?
There's, what, there's.
The last line says in addition to at the beginning and end of the day. You really mean at the beginning when they come to work and at the end.
Right.
In their lunch breaks.
Hmm?
In their lunch break.
Sometimes they don't have to.
Well, see,
It's up to
it's-
practice on
it's
that one, on the
Clock in
lunch
and out
break.
for
Yeah.
lunch.
They're up on the back road.
Yeah.
He throws it in, that's in there.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think it's fine. Do you need a
Yeah,
motion?
your motion?
Make a motion to accept the amendment as submitted.
A second.
Roll call
Councilperson Pine?
Yes.
Councilperson Risley?
Yes.
Councilperson Garvey?
Yeah.
Councilperson LaFors?
Yes.
Supervisor Ritter?
vote? Yes.
Resolution 63, 2015 is a resolution of condolence to the family of Lawrence Larry Monroe Bliss. Whereas Lawrence Larry Monroe Bliss of Essex, New York passed away at the age of 95 on May 22nd, 2015. And whereas Lawrence Larry Monroe Bliss was born on October 8, 1919, the son of John A. and Adeline Winch Bliss. And whereas Lawrence Larry Monroe Bliss celebrated 70 years of marriage with his wife Dorothy Azalea Bliss. And whereas Lawrence Larry Monroe Bliss was manager of the town of Essex transfer station for many years. And whereas Lawrence Larry Monroe Bliss touched many lives and enjoyed joking with others no matter what their age. And whereas Lawrence Larry Monroe Bliss was an avid hunter and fondly remembers his years working on the South Farm in Essex. And be it resolved that the Town Board of Essex expresses their deepest sympathy and condolences to the family of Lawrence Larry Monroe Bliss. And be it further resolved that this resolution be spread upon the minutes of the town board with a suitably embossed copy thereof to be forwarded to the Bliss family.
I'll move that.
Get a unanimous second? Second.
You've got two hisses in there.
Yeah, I see that. I'm sorry, who, Brian?
Oh, no, I just,
No.
Brian made the motion.
Brian.
Can't the whole board have the
Then
motion?
vote yes, as I said, unanimous second.
yeah.
Unanimous second.
Mhm.
Resolution 64, 2015 is being offered in appreciation to Daniel T. Manning, Essex County Attorney, for all his advice, support, and assistance during this year, and his continued support is most appreciated.
Dan's not a lot for us. According to the laws and everything else out there. He just needs a little pat on the back, and I think he is for sure to be appreciated, especially for all the work he does for us. And has done in the past, I think he'll be doing in the future.
I make a motion to accept resolution 64, 2015.
Unanimous
As
second?
submitted.
Sure.
Yeah. Unanimous second. That's good.
Resolution 65, 2015 is being made to appoint the following members to the Beautification Committee to expire December 31st, 2015. Jan Fortune, Sarah White, and Kelly Young Smith.
So moved.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye. Resolution 66, 2015 is being made to add a revenue line 3389.01, state aid public safety, a grant awarded to the town justice for $300, and to increase appropriation line 1104.01, justice CE, to correct appropriate funds spent with the grant money for the justice.
What he did, they got a grant, so this money has to go into their budget, it changes the budget.
No, you gotta have it.
Add it,
Budget line,
right,
except for grant.
yeah.
I'll move it.
In a second?
Yeah, that's correct.
Roll call, roll.
Councilperson Klein. Yes. Councilperson Rizzo.
Yes.
Councilperson Garvey.
Yes.
Councilperson LaFors.
Yes.
Supervisor Gardner.
Yes.
Resolution 67, 2015 is being made to authorize Supervisor Gardner to apply for a grant with the town of Willsboro for a consolidation study of the towns of Essex and Willsboro.
What this is, Wolfboro, Sean and I talked over, and all it is apply for a grant to do a study of consolidations of water, town garage, whatever we, the two towns might be able to consolidate on to do a shared
Shared
service.
service. The resolution.
And they'll be doing a study, it's just, we haven't got the money.
No, I just wonder if we could word the resolution a little differently, because it almost looks like it's combining the towns. It'd be to do a study of the towns of Essex and Willsboro shared services, if you just add that to the end. Because the way it looks now, it looks like you're trying to combine the towns.
It'll be just a study, they did a study before on town garage. If you want a book on it, I got a bunch of books on it. This took place when, Mark, back 2007?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. We,
Nothing ever come of it.
no, we didn't complete it.
Any
We were
discussion
in
that
the
I've
follow.
had with Wolfboro on town garage, no way would I ever. On that. And Sean knows that. They want to consolidate with the school too, and on that, no way we're gonna go.
Yeah, all we need.
That, just no way.
$15,000.
Yeah, well, that's, it's gonna be $6 million garage.
Yeah.
So is there any amount attached to this, or?
No, this would be all grant money,
I know, but I mean, you apply for 5,000, 10,000?
whatever we can get wrong.
Just asking.
Yeah, that's,
They gave us 15,000 before,
right, very little.
and we didn't use it.
No. Yeah, so.
This is a study that's not necessarily.
Right, but it's nothing we've got to do, this is just to apply for a grant to do a study.
I'm making
I'm sure that the garage, town garage, and that would be in it, there's nothing weird.
Mhm.
But what we were looking for is, if people ask us a question on, okay, what's this involved, what's it gonna cost? This, say, a part of it, say to move the garage, we had an answer for it. Not that we won't do it, that we wouldn't do it.
No, if they're going to combine it.
Right, yeah, but the thing is to get that.
I'll make a motion.
Would that change?
Yeah.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
We have an appointment today on the zoning board of
2015 is being offered to fill the unexpired term on the zoning board of appeals with our person to expire December 31st, 2016.
Live up, you know where the Copperman, I used to live up in the old French place, you mentioned Baptist. Where, River Rock is. Live up in the Copperman place. Skippy, you'll.
Next to you, right?
Mhm.
Is that my dog?
Twins.
Oh, okay.
So you want to fill that?
Yeah, for this one.
Did you advertise?
I don't really know him, I know where he
I
used
have
to
no
live.
idea who he is.
Who is that? Who is that person?
He lives up in Skip Yoakum's old house.
Art Pearson. You've been around here for a while.
You've been around for probably 10 years.
Yeah.
Did you live on Jersey Street, like
Yeah.
way out in Charlie Gay's house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and Gladys and
Yeah.
Art, oh.
Okay.
From my own personal experience, I would not recommend it. Okay, so there's my, when I walk down the road, the man tells me I should be walking on the other side of the road. I don't think he'd be a very good person in the zoning board of appeals.
I don't know the man.
Yeah, he's a little strange.
Yeah.
That's
Did anybody
my
else
opinion.
apply?
No.
Did you advertise it in the
Did
paper?
you advertise it? I mean,
No.
Should have been in the paper, shouldn't it?
Don't have to.
Well, how would anybody know to apply? We have to ask
So are you saying
every week,
that-
hello?
We usually
Are there
ask.
jobs over?
That's my opinion.
We usually
I don't
advertise.
know, I'm not trying to influence anyone, it's just my personal experience.
Right? Yeah,
I don't know.
Okay.
it should be advertised.
Can we
Yeah,
just,
really. It should be open to everyone.
Table this for the next meeting.
Yeah. Okay.
So, okay, I make a motion that we table this until the next meeting.
Advertise it.
Should we advertise?
Yeah.
See if there's anyone that-
Advertise it every time and-
Advertise it.
Shouldn't there be an advertisement for any open position?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Usually,
Are these paid positions?
no.
It's,
I know it's
Doesn't-
volunteer.
doesn't have to be published.
So,
Have some other one, we have a resignation here. And it's Tina Gardner from the Water Department, the assistant to the water superintendent. As of today, this was, that's the date on this.
There should be one on there. There should be a date when I made it out, the same day.
Okay, 6/5.
Yep.
15, and it's a 2 weeks notice on that. So this position of assistant water operator, we've got to advertise for that in the paper, that position.
It is on the access channel.
Yeah,
I
it
saw
is on the
it.
access.
I don't get that channel. Is that on TV?
Oh,
The access channel is on Will-X, yes.
Yeah, not everybody gets that.
But is that only
Just
available in the hamlet?
It will be in the paper.
Okay.
Yeah. The board want to accept this as the deed for that?
Assistants or
Oh, no, no, no.
Didn't find
Right.
one yet?
Excuse
The
me.
board want to accept this resignation with regret.
With regrets, yes.
Mhm.
Which
Tina's
regret?
done a good work.
Oh,
This is-
somebody was in there and they.
She's giving up the water part of it.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to make the water. On this quote,
Yep.
Are we on this issue right now?
Will be. Just as soon as we get rid of it,
Oh, do the last.
accept the resignation.
I'll make a motion to do this.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
On the full,
So cool.
That's for both valves.
Valves. It's on the back. 'Cause I didn't
As I recall from reading about this, you
On the
had,
back of TVs.
there were 3 quotes, but 2 didn't.
I didn't get the one quote that, the guy came from Kessler, but I never received his quote through the email, and FW Webb never showed.
They're too busy painting.
But this price, I don't think anybody's gonna beat. This is for both valves. The price through Blair was for only one valve, and it was the same price. And this is a local out of Plattsburgh. I know the guy who came down personally, and I trust him more than I do the people that come in that I don't know.
Is there a delivery, a date on this?
I have not ordered it, but also there will be freight charges on this.
So is that what we? And there aren't any taxes, it says taxes,
Right,
but there aren't any taxes in it.
Yes.
And this is supposed to be the better gate valve than what you had before with the.
The ones I have are plug valves, they're not gate
Right,
valves.
okay, got it.
Yep.
Right.
We're gonna
Block
switch
gate
them
valve.
right out of, because I do have one gate valve in there and I have no problems with it.
Got it.
And I looked at it.
Do we have any choice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The glass shuts down, we got a
Yes, we do. Yeah.
I'll move, just purchase them for that quote.
need a second? Jim, for it?
I'll second.
Roll call vote.
Yes.
Councilperson McCollum.
Yes.
Councilperson Gardner.
Yes.
Councilperson Reed.
Yes.
Councilperson McCoy.
Yes.
Supervisor Grady.
Yes.
Thank you.
Just for general information, the county's gonna hold a household hazardous waste day, Saturday, July 11th. The town of North Hudson Highway Garage.
Oh, I was
How
only
about
saying
here?
it 'cause you said that.
And another one on Saturday, August 1st, at the town of North Elba Highway Garage. And
Willsboro.
just information on, there's nothing,
And I had the dates in that. That's it.
Sema, can we put this
That's
down the
oil-based
sewer?
paints, right?
yeah.
I need to get rid of 2010. What were the dates on that, please?
July 11th at North Hudson. August 1st at North Elba.
August 1st. Thanks.
Yep. The reason for only having those two places, so that, because the two expensive, the county can't transport. Only 5 gallons to a watt, to a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way the law reads. So they do it there, at North Alba. North Alba is the biggest contributor, that's why they hold it.
Because that's near Lake Placid, right?
No, yeah,
It is, yeah,
Uh,
right there behind them.
it just happened, we tried to get it up in Lewis, but they say they get
Not
more,
enough. Yeah.
more hazardous stuff down there than they do up here.
Life is more hazardous.
I mean, not lately, not lately.
That's debatable.
That's, if anybody's interested, it's
Yeah,
there.
I got a truckload of paint,
Yeah.
you know. Maybe we can go together.
I need, the town clerk's report. Or motion to pay the abstract.
I'll make a motion to pay the bills.
That's the reason.
I'll second.
Roll call vote?
Councilperson Klein?
Yes.
Councilperson Derby?
Yes.
Councilperson Booth?
Yes.
Councilperson DeBoer?
Yes.
Supervisor Garza?
Yes.
We already have copies for you.
Yeah.
We looked at that before.
That's in it.
I was gonna say, I did look at it, okay,
But I put it in this.
I don't see it here, but I already did look at it.
Maybe you don't
You have two? Oh, wow. Land taxes.
Well, I had the opportunity to read that earlier today. We still, getting back to this, the valve thing, we still have a requirement that any order exceeding $1,000 has to be approved by the board. Is that correct? Yeah. So, congratulations. It's nice to see it being followed.
Need a motion on that?
I saw you.
I'll second.
Roll call vote?
Councilperson Klein?
Yes.
Councilperson Derby?
Yes.
Councilperson Booth?
Yes.
Councilperson DeBoer?
Yes?
Supervisor Garza?
Yes. Moving on down to the supervisor's report.
So moved as presented.
Second.
Any further discussion? Roll call vote?
Councilperson Levine?
Yes.
Councilperson Derby?
Yes.
Councilperson Booth?
Yes.
Councilperson DeBoer?
Yes.
And Supervisor Garza?
Yes. Our town clerk was going over the oath book, and there's several people that haven't took and signed their oath yet. We called Joseph Levant, and he said just to get them to sign it right now, because it's been going on.
I want to know who they are, besides me.
They're highlighted in the
To send this book when you take a position. Either volunteer or not.
So it's nobody on the top of it?
No, it's,
It's just whoever you are?
yeah, and the fire districts, I don't know, because they didn't say
Yeah.
anything. The planning board has 2 members
That still have to sign?
that sign it, yeah, they need to sign it. And that's you all, and you, Mr. Schmitz.
Pull out the book.
And you, Lauren, you didn't sign the book.
I signed it before, yeah.
It's an appointment every year, and you have to sign it every year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Happy to do it.
My signature from before doesn't go,
You
No,
signed as the chair,
but before that I signed. Okay,
expired.
so I have to sign again, okay.
She's still a treasurer? I thought that other lady
I don't
was.
think, that I don't have any updated
Was that,
information.
yeah, it was that other lady.
I'd like to, at this point, we're at the end here, executive session, we have some legal matters that we have to talk over.